heard that, there's a lot of people that love the sound of Korean, like me. Like, I was actually having a conversation today with someone, and we ended up talking about, like, the sound of Korean, and I was like, like, they were saying what I was saying, in the video the other day about how, like, the Korean language just has a very nice sound to it, and she even, like, compared it to, the Romance languages, I think, or maybe I misheard her. Or no, we were talking about the ease of learning Korean versus, like, the Romance languages, which come from Latin, stuff like that. But yeah, I decided to just go ahead and put this on my main ASMR channel because it is ASMR, and I figure that, like, as far as my Korean channel, like, I want to make. I'm not saying I'll never put, like, ASMR out over there, but for now I'll just go ahead and put on here for the sake of my head being straight and kind of getting that channel off to the start that I would want for it. But I'm literally just gonna ramble. How about I make this video be rambling in Korean and English and Korean. 한국말 그리고 영어랑 한국말 because I have, like, a lot of things that I want to say. 근데 같은 시간에 난 너무 화가 났고, 막 제가 어떻게 딱히 제대로 얘기해야 할지 모르겠고, 사실 제가 너무 많이 생각하면 제가 하고 싶은 말은 제대로 잘 안 나와. 근데 이렇게 계속 그냥 얘기하면 나와요. 제가 사람들이랑 마시려고 해버릴 때, you see, when I try and I think too much, the words just get stuck and they don't want to come out, and I don't really know what to say anymore, and it's really confusing. How do you guys like the regular pace, like not speaking purposely slowly? How do you guys feel about that? How do you? It's kind of hard for me to, like, slow it down, I guess. Maybe that should be something that I should try every now and then, just for the sake of slowing it down, for the sake of slowing it down. Like, for my sake, guys, I've just been so upset. There's so much stuff, like, going on, and just so many things that I wish that I could just change for myself in a snap. But it's like I really have to learn to have faith and just lean into my faith and, like, build my faith and allow myself to not hide my hold on, I don't want to use generic wordage for this. I'm still working on not hiding my shine in order to make people feel more comfortable, and, like, finding the right, like, I don't think that you should always be trying to, like, show off everything that you are, but at the same time I shouldn't be constantly lowering myself and acting like I don't know things when I do know things. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, balance, something that I'm still in search of. But there's just so many things where it's like, as I learn my lessons, I want my own place. Like, I really want my place so bad, so bad. And the thing is, it's kind of like, at this point I know that I have the option of going back to school and getting into more debt and trying to, like, hopefully be able to get a management job in, like, 2 years 2 to 4 years, just because if I got the business thing that I was looking at, Google job amount, and then I go try to get that G-Cup, right? I don't know, that job, I would have to start out at, like, a regular kind of position, and then hopefully work my way up and hopefully get, like, a promotion. And it's just like, there's no promise there. Plus, I'm gonna still have to be paying back the loans that I would have to take out to get that. And in the middle of doing all this, still trying to succeed on YouTube and with still like really asking God for just some grace. Like how Steve Harvey said, like I really want some grace. I need some grace. I need my own place. Like I need my own place. Gotta have it, need it, want it as soon as possible. Like as soon as possible, the right place, and as soon as possible. And I'm like, man, when I have my place, like things are just going to be different. I know that. I just know that. Like even in here, like it is so cold in here right now. Like it is so freaking cold. And I was just here watching this movie Always, which was on the list of recommendations that I had for you guys yesterday. So I watched it last night, and I watched it again today, and I'm watching it again right now, and like I'm just like really sad. Like I'm really not feeling super great, because I'm just like a little. It's like I know that things are going to happen, but it's just like I don't want to have to keep being so like, what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. I don't want to have to keep being like so like steadfastly determined to have to keep my head straight. Like for me, I would prefer to be comfortable while I would prefer to be stable. I would prefer to be stable while I move towards my goals. Like I don't want to just be like suffering so hard the whole time while I'm trying to achieve my dreams. Like part of my dreams is enjoying doing what I do, and it's really hard for me to just enjoy and really indulge in and like let out just all the things and really experiment and just delve into all the things that I want to do as far as music and YouTube and content creation and acting and modeling. I think like all of that stuff goes, as far as all of that goes, and still like in-depth self-care, like going within even, it's just like I just recognize that I need my own space for myself. Like I'm not saying that absolutely everyone has to be like this, but everybody really is different. Like my path is different, and like for myself, I know that I need that space. I need that time to be by myself, because when I watch like movies like Always right now, it just makes me like, I already feel like when I feel like unsure like this, that I just wish there was someone that would just kind of like make me feel better. But that's like still external support and external love, and that's not like coming from within. And I know that like in order to even have like a healthy relationship like that, you have to like work on yourself first and like love yourself first, so that you don't end up falling into a negative relationship or get preyed on by someone that is that knows push forward, of course, but like I still have to do all this stuff, and then add in like that consistent financial stress, and then add in arguments, and add in not being able to entirely manage my time with my energy, and like my energy at this time of day that I have it, limited that I don't, and it's like my own habits, my own downfalls, my own like just personal issues still, managing my ego, managing my stress, managing my anxiety, still making sure not to like let anybody take out their frustrations and their angers on me, and when they do, like learning the right way to go about handling that and approach that situation, and like dissecting absolutely everything that happens throughout the day, still managing to learn from things like that, like still managing to learn how to communicate better with people that don't know how to communicate in the first place, still learning how to like forgive people that probably don't necessarily deserve to be forgiven, but it's just like that's grace, and I want to be a more graceful person, I want to be a certain type of person, so there's just certain things that I have to do, and I have to be like to measure up for who I want to be for myself, in order to be someone that I respect and that I love, that I look up to. Does that make sense? Yeah, that I care about, like to be someone that I respect. Like holding myself to high standards right now, like no, you're not allowed to fall apart, like no, it's like I don't allow myself to fall apart, but I do just still worry a lot, and I wish that there was just somebody that like okay, I wish there was somebody that I could just like lean on, but I know that that's not necessarily like a good wish, so I'm like managing that one for that as well, but like I still have to like give myself the space and recognize like I'm just still a human, like as smart as I am, and like the things that I like know, like everybody just has like their own like limits, and like their own like emotional like levels of understanding these, like just because I can like fully grasp something on a logical level doesn't mean that my heart is just like okay cool, yeah cool, we're gonna just go with that now. It's like I still have things I want, but like of course because I know better, I'm not just gonna like just like fall apart, or just like try to just have anybody or like lose standards, just like do something stupid, like no, but I still do like wish I had more like comfort, stability, and it's like it's funny because these are literally things that Tauruses want. It is really funny how much of a Taurus that I am, because like I'm very heady, is that the word? Heady one. I'm very heady, and like I think that's a good thing. 정말별로 안할 수 없네요. 제가 계속 연구만 속 있었고 그냥 제가 하고 싶은 myself for that, because in the past I would have been like trying to cut it out and like edit it out. Yet when I like see other people cry and open up, I actually really appreciate that, because I feel more connected, and I appreciate that they were able to be vulnerable, and I appreciate that they were able to like not really worry about the, what's that word? I don't know, I feel like it just kind of shows that other than the whole like image of, oh, crying is like for attention, if someone can literally just like explain how they feel, and like they're not just like asking for sympathy, but they're just like being able to be like, hey, this is how I feel, and like they're still fine, like they're not saying like, oh, and that's why I'm gonna give up. It's like, no, I'm still going, I'm still here, but I just have my feelings too. Like, that's something I respect, and so I kind of respect myself for